Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Some Families, All Families, written by Tom Tracy, who is the creator of the Scoochie and Skittles series. This story features families of all kinds. Every family is different, and this book really highlights that fact. So whether a family has children or pets or lives in a community with other people or out in the countryside or likes to travel or stay close to home, each family is different, unique, and special. And this book really does a great job of celebrating each kind of family no matter what they look like. Each spread is primarily the illustration, and these illustrations are done in computer rendered style, but super, super richly colored, really lovely facial expressions, and you see all kinds of different people. This happens to be one of my favorite spreads because it talks about, your family being all together, but also sometimes family members are in other places. And even though it's not specific in the text where this particular family member is, some families do have a family member in prison, and so that's nice that it is reflected in this book. There's not a whole lot of text on each page. The text that there is really predictable from one to the next, a lot of comparing, contrasting kind of conversations, and a huge variety of faces and backgrounds and families and family types are featured in this book. So if you have a community that is very diverse, if you have a kiddo who is starting to look at the world a different way, seeing and observing that families are maybe not the same as the one that they grow up in, this is a really lovely story to share with them. Because there's not a whole lot of text, it is accessible to young readers, and then also it's a great segue to conversation. So the text itself says some of the story, but the images really say a lot more, and it gives that opportunity for families to talk about what they see in the images, to answer questions that children might have, and to just really share and celebrate all of the people that make up the community in which your child is living. So this is best suited to a family read, one that kids can ask questions and discuss with their family members, although the images are lovely and big enough to be seen from a distance too, so if you do have a storytime setting, this can work for that as well. If this sounds like a great fit for you and your family, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.